So music appears in all of our lives for lots of different reasons, in lots of different ways. Music is often used to facilitate reflection. Reflection on ourselves, on our relationships, on our communities, on our pets, our kids. And these reflections are really important. They're thoughtful, they're meaningful, and music is often a part of that. But it's often in a passive way. It's the music used to center your mind in your yoga class, or it's the music you hear as you enter the spa. But the creation of music and the participation in any kind of art is a different kind of reflection. It's an active form of reflection. And when a group of people come together to create that music and that art, that reflection turns into action and becomes so inclusive. Any group of people that comes together to ask questions like, what is beautiful? What music do I love? What music inspires other people? What else inspires people? What talents do I have that I can bring and share with my community? Those groups of people become invaluable to any kind of community, whether it's musical or otherwise. So, to that end, about 10 months ago, my husband and I started a new choir because we are the ultimate choir nerds. We love Cincinnati and we love choral music. So the goal was create great music and connect great people to our city here in Cincinnati. It's been exciting because, as I said, it's been less than a year and we already have over 170 members who wanted to come together and share their time and their talents with people from all over the city. And suddenly, we have people who are getting outside of their own workplaces, they're getting outside of their own neighborhoods, and they're meeting new people, they're experiencing our downtown, and they're seeing it in a different way. We rehearse in bars. I need to tell you that first and foremost. So we have a strong mission that we support local business. And so our singers are... Yeah. And our singers are now supporting local businesses, both the bars at which we rehearse, the venues where we sing, which range from theaters that are just coming back to life, and bars, as well. Are you sensing a theme? We also go to a different restaurant after every rehearsal, and we laugh, and we make new friends, and we talk about new things, we exchange ideas. And along the way, we make some really great music. This past summer, we were able to reflect on our place in a more global, a bigger community, because Cincinnati got to play host to the World Choir Games. We had 380 choirs in our city from all over the world. It was amazing. And it was fantastic for our city because you couldn't go anywhere in this downtown area without hearing music on the street corner or having some great cultural exchange. But it was also really exciting for YPCC. That's the name of the group. I may not have said that. The Young Professionals Choral Collective. And YPCC competed in the games, which was very exciting. But we also got to hear music from all over the world that reflected people's cultures, their communities, their histories, their emotions. And we got to hear it performed in different ways. This past spring, for example, we did a concert called In Vino Veritas, again, wine. And one of the pieces of that concert, we explored music from South Africa, and we tasted wines from South Africa. And one of the pieces that we sang was called Senzenina. And Senzenina is actually a funeral song. It's meant to honor fallen warriors and to express frustration with apartheid. We heard this piece performed by an African choir at World Choir Games in a totally different way. There were drums and there was dance moves and there was joy. And it took a minute to really start thinking about this idea of, rather than frustration, independence and expression in a different way. The music was totally transformed and started other conversations. And it was a small moment, but it was so interesting for me to think about how history and people and cultures constantly are changing. And music can change. And music can also be that lens through which we view this transformation that occurs. So now YPCC is starting our second season. And I am inspired to think about the music that I'm choosing through this lens of transformation. And so today, I brought a few friends with me from YPCC, and we'd like to share a couple of the pieces that we're working on this fall. One of these pieces is called Dravidian Dithiram, and it's a piece of Indian choral music. It was only written in the 1960s, but it actually incorporates elements of classical Indian music that have been used for hundreds of years. You're going to hear our voices, but you're going to hear our voices transformed into drums and all kinds of other expressions of joy. But first, we want to share with you a piece that's called MLK. And this is a piece that was first made popular, believe it or not, by U2. But in it, they use a rainstorm as a metaphor for community activism and, that peaceful yet stormy, yet changing, yet ever-expanding legacy of some of our greatest community activists, like Martin Luther King Jr., who've transformed their communities. So in honor of that transformation, I'm going to ask for you to join with me in creating our own rainstorm. So if you could join with me here. And as we transform this room, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being a group of people who's interested in thinking about new ideas, as well as thinking about great music. We know that we benefit when we share this music that we've created and participated in with you, and we thank you for helping us as we continue to transform our art, our community, and ourselves.